If I were to ask you what modern fatherhood looks like, what would you say, Ivan?
I'd say it's different now than it was. I think both parents, or all parents, have much more information than they've ever had.
Yeah.
There's so much more. I feel like the generations past, to be a father, it was like you got to teach them to tie a tie when they're 18, and then
Right.
and then you're like, all right, see you later.
Nothing until then.
Yeah, but now there's so many you get from social media, all these things.
Yeah.
I learned you're not supposed to say I'm proud of you, which is like, it's like, oh, you can't say that. Don't say I'm proud of you.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't think that was the problem with the current generation. But you're supposed to say, I hope you're proud of yourself, which you can't say without sounding sarcastic.
Yeah, you're right.
If my 2-year-old goes on the slide on his own at a playground, I can't be like, hey, I hope you're proud of yourself.
Yeah, that sounds backhanded. I don't know. Yes, I feel that I've heard you're not supposed to say you're proud of them, but you're supposed to say I'm proud of your hard work or something like that. Make it
Yes.
about the work that they've put in.
Yeah, there's a lot of or don't say be careful.
Yeah.
Not supposed to say that. You're supposed to say, this looks risky. And I'm like, that's the same.
How do you navigate all of that? Because it's true. I mean, I am also inundated with said information. How do you navigate all that?
I think you have to understand that the social media content engine is designed for one purpose, and that is interaction. And so it doesn't have to be true. It doesn't have to be right. It just has to be something people will click on and share. So the more outlandish, the better in certain circumstances.
Sure.
Especially, it's like, are you doing this with your diapers? You should be wrapping your babies up in cabbage leaves. I'm a pediatrician. And everyone will be like, I got to share this. Send this to my friends.
And sales of cabbage leaves.
Yeah, exactly. If anybody does that, I want some credit.
Yeah, it is interesting because there's so much information. What do you pay attention to? What do you not? And then you meet with other parents too. And then it's like,
yes.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Absolutely.
What are you doing? What are
People's
you doing
lived
wrong?
experience. I think that's really good. It's good to connect and share,
Yeah.
talk to other parents about what their experiences are. But even that, also, you have to understand that their sample size is pretty small from a scientific perspective. People have 1 or 2 children. It's like you would like something with a broader,
Yeah.
more data.
You think, yeah, exactly. According to my 2 kids,